Hey guys, how's it going? So this video we're going to be talking about hyliion. Basically the interview that just happened not too long ago with the CEO. But before we talk about it, I would appreciate if anybody new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Even if you never watch any of my videos ever again, I would still appreciate a subscribe, because one day I hope to get that placard and hold it up and say, yes! I finally got 100,000 subscribers. Yeah. But anyways, moving forward. So I made some points where I thought was kind of interesting, and I will basically comment on his channel, and then he's probably going to see that, but I might delete it later. But we're going to use those points to play parts of the interview that I found interesting. So let's begin.
To then be able to have our technology installed right on the vehicle before it even gets delivered to the end customer. And so from a actual execution standpoint, we've looked at this, and one of our kind of philosophies right from the very beginning is, how do we take a capital light or a capital efficient approach to this market, right? So one aspect of that is the manufacturing of the actual product, right? So we looked at and we said, look, we could go buy a factory, set up an assembly facility, hire people, and grow that out, and ultimately have a manufacturing plant. But that's not where our core competency is as a company, right? Our core competency is in system integration, all the software that goes around it, the battery technology, the electric drive. That's where, that's our value add as an organization. And so we've actually partnered with Dana, who is an investor in hyliion, and I'm sure you're familiar with Dana. I mean, they're one of the largest producers and suppliers of axles and electric motors into the trucking industry. And so we've actually partnered with Dana to be able to utilize their existing manufacturing facilities in order to produce our product and then ship those directly to be installed in the vehicle. So a very capital efficient and fast path to market, as opposed to taking the approach of us doing the manufacturing ourselves.
Very smart, very smart. And
That right there, that sounds kind of, that sounds good, because they are taking the path of least resistance, and they're trying to generate that revenue right away and profits, hopefully, eventually. But it's a very smart approach. I have to say kudos on that, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna play a little bit more and then I'll discuss it. So, I really like that. So I pointed it out. And then this next one is kind of interesting. So I'm gonna play it and then we'll talk about it.
Use RNG as a fuel, actually have our trucking division have a negative emissions profile, and let that offset some of the other emissions that come from our manufacturing plants, right? And so that's kind of the benefit we have with using RNG. And so we think that it's important to really look at it from a well-to-wheel standpoint.
doesn't get much more natural than that. From
I like the pun there.
You could maybe use this, the farm to table, from farm to semi. You can maybe use that if you want.
Yeah, no, that's a good one.
I saw on your.
Okay, so that was kind of interesting. He talks about how natural gas with electricity would produce an emission that is positive for the environment. Essentially, that's what he was saying. With the technology, natural gas would produce positive stuff for, the environment. So, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I don't get it. Maybe that's like a marketing scheme and that's a lie, but I don't know. It just sounds kind of off. Maybe someone can explain it to me, because it seems a little off to me. It seems a little off to me that natural gas could produce something that's positive for the environment. So Tesla is going to be zero emission. They're going to use pure electricity, and then Nikola is going to produce water from hydrogen, and they are going to produce what? like, he didn't really explain it. He was just like kind of hyping it up. So it seems off to me. If you guys want to explain it down below in the comments, I would love it. So yeah. I got one question for him, which wasn't answered on this interview. What is the share structure like when the two companies merge? I would love to know that. I can't find any info on that. So maybe you guys know some info and you guys can link me that info, because I would love to know how many shares the combined company has. So Shell is basically a shell company, and their job is to merge with hyliion or hyliion. So it's not a real company, just letting you know. But right now, from a charting perspective, it could just keep running. Eventually it's gonna have to collapse. But from a charting perspective, I think this stock is going to run to, either it's going to drop off on Monday, or it's going to run all the way up to $30, then it drops off, because I think that this stock will continue to run. I think this stock will go to $30. My opinion only. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think is going to happen on Monday. You think Shell is going to go all the way up to $30, and then it's going to drop? Because if we look at the RSI, it's clearly way overbought. It's going to have to drop off. It has to. The chart is going to cool down eventually, and the stock is going to drop back into the Bollinger Band. At least I hope so. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this stock would just go to like $50 and then crash, or go to $100 and crash. That would be an amazing run, but I just don't see that happening. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. But, I think that either tomorrow, on Monday, it's either going to run to $30, and then on Tuesday, it's going to drop back down to $25, and then it would just, either trade sideways for a while, or until the merger is done, and then skyrocket after that, or crash. One of the two. It depends on what kind of PR the manager, the CEO does in the future. But clearly he does a pretty good job with PR. He talks well, and but is it like 100%? Is he trying to inflate the numbers because he wants to become a billionaire? He's basically going to be a billionaire. Once he's able to sell his stock, he's basically a billionaire. I don't know his background, but maybe, yeah, I should check out on his background, see what it is. Anyways, I'll probably make more videos on hyliion, simply because a lot of people are interested in it. So, and I'm not a shareholder right now, but I could buy anytime. Maybe I could just buy like 200 shares on Monday just to know I'm a shareholder, and then just hold that, and then and maybe add on to that position, depending on what the charts are telling me. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But like, there's still a lot of unanswered questions I still have for the company. But maybe I'll buy some more. I don't know. On Monday, we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. But thanks for watching, guys. Wow, it's almost 10 minutes. I can't believe. I thought like I would. Okay, so let's just look at the share structure. It has extremely tight float right now of 23.3 million shares. The float is 15.9, but the share structure, the outstanding shares, is 23.3 million. And there's probably warrants that they're gonna exercise, so that would give the company even more money. This looks like an interesting company, but business is hard, and I still don't 100% trust this company yet. but I'm starting to warm up as a possible good long-term investment. But just the shell company alone is worth $1 billion right now. That's kind of a little scary. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy this content. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.